This video is designed to demonstrate how to import a model of the VTube laser demo tube version 2. The tube has a 180-degree bend, so it requires that we take the extra step of collecting one of the arc surfaces in the 180-degree bend section. We'll cover how to do this in the video. Be sure to start with a cleared project. Then import the demo CAD model of Part 2. You'll find the part in the Documents VTube Models folder. You can orbit around the model to find the best orientation for collection of data. If we're working on the model with the control windows on the right, it will always be important to switch back to the viewport's view mode with a right click of the mouse button. While in view mode, use the left mouse button to drag a window around the entire model. Then click on the Entity button on the right. Select the Imported Model tab menu. Set the transparency to 0.75. Then press the Set button. This makes the model transparent. Close the Entity Control window, then open the Collect Control window by clicking on the Collect button. Use the tab menu named Centerline from Cylinder to set up the selection of the straights in order. Switch Automatic Increment Straight Number to On. Switch Keep Adding More Surfaces to On. Set the current straight to Select to 1. Then press the Add Cylinder Surface button to begin selecting surfaces that will define the tube path. You can select either the inner or outer diameters in the model. If you select some of both, then VTube will find the OD and the wall thickness when it calculates the center line. The 180-degree bend section will be used to form the fifth straight with a special split bend collection. So skip this straight by changing 5 to 6 in the Collect Control window. Then select straights 6 and 7. Since there are no more straights to collect, right-click in the viewport to stop the collection process. VTube will now be in view mode again. In the Collect Control window, change to the tab menu named Split Bend Surface. Then count the number of straights to the split bend. The split bend itself will form a straight, so the straight number should be set to 5 in the Collect Control. Next, press the Add Surface button, then select any part of the 180-degree bend that gives us the outer diameter and the inner diameter where the bend splits. Close the Collect Control window. Now we're ready to calculate the center line. Press the Calc button in the control panel, then press Generate Tube Model. The math engine will calculate the center line based on all the data collected. When VTube is finished calculating, it will superimpose a parametric tube. Because the split bend feature was used, VTube will also draw a split bend construction model at the 180-degree bend. The new LRA bender data will show two 90-degree bends with a zero length straight. Bending machines need this data to be combined into one bend, so we'll compress the data in the split bend setup menu. The number of bends will be decreased by 1, and the two 90s will be combined into a single 180-degree bend to be ready for the bender. Click on the Bend Setup tab, then click on the Split Bend Setup button. Change the fifth straight from No Split to Split Bend at Apex, then close the menu. This will compress the bend data. If you also use VTube with a Faro measuring center, compressing the bender data with the Split Bend Setup menu instructs laser mode to use the unique split bend measurement process for measuring the 180-degree bend. So the process up to this point has created a master tube that was transferred from solid model to step mode to laser mode for measuring and qualifying the tube shape.